Hey folks, today is Friday, September 19th, 2025. As usual, my name is Jake Baldino, here to talk about all the gaming news that has been going on this week. Let's get you caught up real quick. The first thing, the big topic, of course, if you're online, you might know, Borderlands 4. We did some quick first impressions of Borderlands 4 when it launched. We came away pretty impressed. It seems like an improvement across the board. A good, fun, open world Borderlands game. But a lot of the concerns out there have been optimization. Issues with the console version, potential memory leaks with the PlayStation version, lack of FOV slider, but then also poor PC optimization, leading to a lot of customer and fan complaints about the performance of the game. You saw it reflected in Steam reviews, you saw it reflected on social media. It happens. We've seen a lot of games release a little undercooked in the PC performance department. It is not good, but it's also pretty divided. It doesn't seem like a universal disaster. I've spoken to people and I've also seen people out there saying they had zero issues whatsoever with running the game on normal hardware. Other people barely able to run it, having crashes, all kinds of things. So that leads a lot of people to just point to poor PC optimization, leading to head of Gearbox, Randy Pitchford, of course, taking to social media and kind of defending his company and his work, which that's one thing, but also kind of gaslighting people and suggesting it's a premium game for premium gamers. If you don't like it, refund it. Look, it was a whole big social media tweet fest, honestly, that we don't have any time for. Sometimes I think it's best to just not tweet and just say, hey, we're working on fixing it and move on. But hey, despite all that stuff, there was still acknowledgement that there is work to be done. And credit to Gearbox, as of this video, there is now a performance patch out on PC, with it apparently being, and I quote, their top priority. In the patch notes, the biggest thing is under stability, of course, which says changes addressed crashes tied to animation states, audio and collision checks, and addressed various GPU-related crashes. So as of right now, this is still just rolling out. We don't have too many reports of how much it has fixed things, but it's worth noting that the Steam reviews, which started out rough, have gradually started to improve. Either way, I think it's just this game should have ran like absolute butter for everyone, considering they moved up the release date and they have a lot of money and budget. Regardless, I think it's stuff that can be worked on, can be addressed in normal game developer fashion without the CEO doing a bunch of weird tweets and stuff like that. Again, I want to know where you guys fall, because this has blown up quite a bit and sometimes it's hard to cut through the noise, right? Were you having performance issues with Borderlands? Did you have no problems? There's plenty of answers out there. Everybody's stuff is a little different. So let me know where you're at. Hit us up down there. Also, another interesting story right up my alley. I did talk about this more in depth on my other channel, but Assassin's Creed Black Flag leaked once again. If you don't know, Ubisoft has confirmed that they are working on a remake of AC Black Flag. We haven't actually seen or heard anything, but leaks have come out here and there, and the newest suggests that they are adding more kind of RPG and loot style elements that we've seen in Odyssey, Valhalla, games like that, as well as removing the modern day components altogether, which I get why they might think it's better to just gut that stuff because of how much they've struggled with those narratives. But I actually, and I say this as like a diehard Black Flag fan, I actually liked the narrative. I like the current day stuff because it was like Abstergo Templars as a video game development studio, and you just walk around in first person and learn about this weird world. I thought it was cool. I thought it was a clever spin, but I guess maybe they're going back to the drawing board here. The rumor, which I will link in the description down below, again, it's a rumor, so don't, take it with a grain of salt, but it suggests that they are taking that stuff out and trying to beef up Edward Kenway's story a little bit, adding more narrative elements to that, which I think that's an opportunity. That part is at least interesting. But the rumor also suggests that the game world isn't changing, like they're not making it bigger or anything like that, but they are adding more to do on the islands and stuff like that. Look, I still don't think this game necessarily needed to be remade. I love this game so much. I still think it's perfect. I want them to just make other Assassin's Creed pirate games. We had Black Flag and Rogue, and then that was it. But they had such a good gameplay formula. So I'm just happy something is coming back. But it's modern day Ubisoft, and we talk about how much they screw things up. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Hey, now next up, in this busy world, it can be hard to keep track of your finances sometimes, right? Bills in, money out, good things happening, bad things happening. Plus, keeping track of all those things you're subscribed to. Look, we all care about the big subscriptions, the important stuff, but you ever subscribe to something for like $1 and then you forget about it and then it renews and you're like, man, Why did I forget that? I need to cancel that. Well, that's where our sponsor, Rocket Money, can help out. It's an all-in-one finance platform that helps you save more and spend less. Matter of fact, I've been using Rocket Money personally for over 2 years now, before it was a sponsor, so it makes sense. What I love about it is that when I set it up, I get to look at all my things I'm subscribed to at a glance. Then when I'm there, I can actually go in, select one of those subscriptions, and have Rocket Money cancel it for me. So you don't have to talk to anybody on the phone. Just a few button taps, and that's great for me. It's a lifesaver, and there's so much more you can do with Rocket Money. You can monitor your credit, and most importantly, you can set custom budgets and set like spending limits so you get alerts so you don't go over. It really just helps me keep on track financially, kind of get my act together. Believe it or not, Rocket Money has helped save its customers up to $740 a year when using all the premium features. You should check it out. And if you want to, you can join the over 5 million members using Rocket Money today by clicking the link in the description down below or heading to rocketmoney.com/gameranx to get started for free and then unlock even more features with premium. Again, that's rocketmoney.com/gameranx to get started for free or unlock even more features with premium. Check it out. And big thanks to Rocket Money for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to it. On a less cynical note, it looks like the gamers have won with Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. As you probably know, this game has been in development hell for a long time, and it's finally close to the finish line. And with that, pre-orders and special editions and all that shit has gone live, with people noticing that 2 vampire clans are locked. Apparently they were locked away behind like DLC and pre-order stuff, and that disappointed fans because it's vampire clans, it's lore, and it's stuff in a game centered around vampire clans and choosing your clan and going from there. So to have 2 of them essentially paywalled in various ways or cut away from the base game, incredibly disappointing. And it seems like publisher Paradox, the developers, the Chinese room, it seems like they have completely walked this back, officially saying that now the La Sombra and Toreador clans will be part of the base game. That's a good move. I think this game, seeing how much it has changed throughout development, I think it needs all the goodwill it can. So this is a pro-consumer, but also pro-fan, just good move. If you're interested too, they also announced story pack stuff that they're working on. They are working on, they're going to be working on DLC that they're going to drop in 2026. So hopefully the game's good and warrants that. And, you know, but we'll just wait and see. Like I said, when the game comes out, I'll do it before you buy on it. I'll talk about it. But yeah. Oh, something that's been on my mind and a lot of gamers' minds. What is Valve announcing? There's been leaks and stuff for a long time now. The hardcore Valve news people are really intense, but there's been leaks and things suggesting that Valve is working on a new VR headset of some shape or form. And now people have noticed that a lot of top VR influencer type people are all in the Northwest around Seattle for some sort of event, with a lot of people connecting it to Valve, which is nearby. A lot of people suggesting this is leading to Valve's new thing, this headset, which as of right now has been suggested as a called quote unquote Steam Frame VR headset. I'm really curious to see what the approach is with this one and how they go. Apparently it must be worthwhile because they've apparently made some significant breakthroughs in VR. We don't know what that is essentially. There's also people suggesting maybe it's something more like a Steam Deck, but for your face. Either way, I just find Valve incredibly interesting, so I'm waiting to see what's actually going to be announced. I thought it was going to be this week, but as of right now, as of recording this video, that's where we're at. Next up, if you're looking for like a weird game, check out this new game that was announced. It's coming in 2026, and it's called The Lift. This is billed as a supernatural handyman simulator. And this just looks cool. Apparently you're in this abandoned like sci-fi Soviet facility, alternate history type thing, and you have to fix up the place. Kind of like a house flipping simulator, kind of like hardware simulator, but also with like weird, strange sci-fi elements and anomalies. Like I said, an incredible art style and just some clever design aspects going on here. Some survival elements, some building elements. I just thought this looked interesting, and it seems like it's entering early access with a release in 2026. Also, more rumors and stuff to talk about. There's been a lot of talk about a state of play, a PlayStation state of play dropping soon, with all types of things flying around. You might have caught Insider Gaming. The head of that site, Tom Henderson, saying on the Insider Gaming podcast that the new God of War is very much in the works, and it's possibly Kratos involved with some Egyptian type stuff. Just a very short statement. We don't know for sure what the deal is going to be with that. There's also rumors still flying around that we're going to see something from Wolverine. I don't know for sure, but there have also been some bits of rumors and speculation coming out around Wolverine and apparently Insomniac's Venom game too, with MP First reporting and citing insider sources saying that Wolverine is on track apparently for a 2026 release, and then the Venom game has also been in some sort of active development. We don't know what exactly that means, but they also went on to suggest that they've heard rumors that it's going to be Eddie Brock, and apparently Carnage is going to be involved. Look, again, this is all like unnamed sources. You can't take all this stuff as gospel. But at the very least, I hope we see Wolverine in 2026. I hope that's true. I'm itching for some Marvel comic book stuff. I know it's like an unpopular thing to say now, but I love comic books. So give me these superheroes. Give me the cape shit. But hey, that's just me. We're going to have to wait and see where this all actually falls. And there is still no actual official confirmation of a state of play or PlayStation anything as of right now. I still think there's also a possibility if we do get one soon, it's going to be more like, updates on some games that were already announced, some smaller games announced. They'd probably want to squeeze in one last Ghost of Yotei trailer. I don't know, but for now, that's where we're at. And I just thought this was kind of fun, but Rockstar Games said it themselves that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be the biggest game launch. This comes from Rockstar. There was a job posting looking for a software engineer that said specifically that the successful job candidate will lead both the evolution and operation of the data platform supporting what will be the largest game launch in history, ensuring it scales to deliver an exceptional experience for millions of players worldwide. So they know what's up. They know it's going to go out to millions of players, and they are correct. The biggest game launch in history. Whether you like Rockstar or whether you like Grand Theft Auto or not, that's where the chips are stacked right now. This is a massive media launch, and I'm excited to see how it goes. It's just funny to see them acknowledge, like, they know their shit don't stink. They know what's up. Anyway, a couple of other things. Game releases this week. A couple of things you shouldn't miss. First, Skate is now officially in early access. People are playing it. I am looking forward to getting my hands on it at some point. Opinions are kind of all over the place out there, but just know that that is a thing. Also, Frostpunk 2 got a console release. Frostpunk 2 is very different from Frostpunk 1. I don't think it's as good, but it does have some interesting ideas worth experiencing, worth trying out. So if you're a console player, that's out now. Also, if you're looking for something completely different vibes-wise, Lego Voyagers has dropped. If you like a Lego puzzler, this might be up your alley. Also, if you like, hockey? Is that hockey, right? NHL 2026 is out. And last, but certainly not least, Dying Light the Beast. I didn't do the before you buy for this one. I'm working on 2 other big before you buys, big games I'm excited to talk about next week-ish. But Falcon and Eric did the before you buy for Dying Light the Beast, and apparently it's great. I really want to find time to play it. This game is right up my alley, so there you have it. It'll be linked in the description down below with everything else I talk about. But with that, let me know what you think of the news this week. Of course, all the big stuff with Borderlands performance. Do you think Randy Pitchford is funny? Are you mad at him or are you laughing at him? And then, are you experiencing performance problems or not? Or are you just going to wait and then benefit from hopefully a fixed game later down the line? What do you think about what Valve is announcing? What do you think about Assassin's Creed Black Flag and a remake and adding more story or taking story out? Let's talk about that. And also, let us know what you're playing this week. If it's one of the new games I mentioned, great. If it's an old game, great. We want to hear about it either way. So the top pinned comment, it might be a sponsored comment, whatever that comment is, reply to that thread and let us know what you're playing. Because again, we really like to know for research purposes. But thank you for being here, getting caught up on the news. You know I'm here every week to just catch you up real quick. Clicking a like button helps us. Thank you. But that's it. I'm Jake Baldino. Follow me on the places. Yell at me on the places. All I ask now is have a great weekend, be safe, and pizza's on me. See ya.